The dogs want to be in the video. Hey guys, it's Chelsea, and today I am finally sitting down to film my 2017, oh my god, I'm trying to prop my notes up, 2017 Christmas gift giving guide. And should I go get the hat? Let me go get the hat. Okay, so we've got the hat. I actually got this at the dollar store around this time last year, and that's a great place to pick up the little kind of Christmas accessories like this for really cheap. So basically this is going to be my Christmas gift giving guide video for 2017. I'm going to talk about the things I'm getting the people in my life, and then a few recommendations of things that I would recommend that you can get the people in your life if you're, you know, still out there gift giving. I know this video is a little late. Christmas is like next week, but next Monday. But it's just, I just haven't had time, and I've been planning this video out and waiting for gifts to arrive. But so a lot of this video is going to be pictures because some stuff is already wrapped, and you'll understand why. But anyway, some of this video is going to be pictures and stuff, but I hope you guys don't mind. I do have a few items here to show you in person the things that I got. But yeah, so just, you know, these are recommendations of things that based on things that I'm getting people in my life, and then a few ideas of things I thought about while I was going through that. Two disclaimers I want to make. Number one, I made this disclaimer last year, that gift giving is personal. If you choose not to give it all, that's fine, but it's just very important to, when it comes to giving presents and things at this time of year, to make sure you're staying within your means. You know, there's just so much pressure to make sure that you're getting gifts for everyone, and you're getting everyone things that they want, and that's awesome and what and everything. But gift giving, whether that item is from the dollar store, whether it is from, you know, Saks Fifth Avenue, it doesn't matter. Anyone in your life that you're giving to, friends and family, should be, your significant other, should be very grateful that you're spending your hard-earned money on them. Whether it's a pair of socks, whether it's a Gucci bag, it doesn't matter. It's very special for you to open up your wallet and your time of going out there and shopping, to give someone something nice, something that they needed or wanted, and to not give it all, or to give, you know, just give within your means is all I'm saying. When December starts coming around, like in November, I start kind of putting money aside away from this. This is one of the few times of year that I actually use my credit card and use this as like a way to build up credit. So yeah, but please give within your means. I know there's a lot of pressure, and you know, to spend all this money to get people really nice things, and that's great and all, but I mean, just giving someone a hat like this, like if that's all you got, girl, that is fine. I would be very happy to receive a gift like this, and with a little personal note saying Merry Christmas. That's fine. So anyway, just don't feel any pressure or anything by the gifts that I'm giving. I don't, you know, my gifts, there's someone giving someone a Ferrari, like it doesn't matter. Gift giving is personal. Whatever you can do is great. First thing I'm gonna, sorry, my leg's kind of itchy. So the first thing, oh, and the second disclaimer is, you know the people in your life better than I do, so these are very kind of generalized suggestions, but feel free, you know, if you don't think the person, if, you know, I'm making suggestions for like the men in your life, like dad, grandpa, uncle, cousin, that's a guy, whatever, and that doesn't sound like something they would like, then that's fine. You know them, the people in your life, better than I do. These are just kind of suggestions to get the ball rolling, because Christmas is around the corner, and if you're going to be giving gifts, it's about time to go and get them, even though I'm just now getting everything together. So I understand if you haven't. So with that in mind, let's go on. First thing I want to talk, and I also have my notes here, so if you see me looking, that's what I'm looking at. So first recommendation, first thing we're going to talk about, and I'm going to talk about my dad, and also give recommendations for the men in your life. So dad, my boyfriend Josh would be the two men that I'm giving to this year and giving some presents to. So the first thing, I actually got my dad a beer fridge for Christmas. He loves Bud Light, and he has a racing room. It's kind of like a man cave where he does all his racing games and stuff like that. He's really into that, and he likes to drink some Bud Light on the weekends, so I got him a little beer fridge, and it has Bud Light on it, and that way he doesn't have to walk downstairs or anything to get beer. It's already there. It's already, you know, cold. And yeah, that's the only thing I got him. It was around, I'm gonna post a picture of it. It was around like $120, $130. So because of that price, that's the only thing I got him. But you know, whether it's just like a gift card to Home Depot, whatever your dad or the men in your life are into, I feel like guys are truly the hardest to get gifts for. For me, when it comes to men, it's very important to get them something they're gonna use. My dad is the prime example, and this is something I would not do. He is a really big Miami Hurricanes fan. He used to be, then they started doing bad, so he hated them. And then now they're starting to do good, so he's getting back on the bandwagon. But anyway, everyone in the family knew that, so they would get him like trays for like chips and dip and stuff that would have Miami Hurricanes. And it's just like, yeah, it has his favorite team on it, but he's not going to use that. And when they started doing really bad and he was getting really upset with them, he threw all that shit out. So I think one of the main things people think of is sports. If the men in your life are into sports, there's some great little items you can get them. Now, Josh, my boyfriend, I got him a Michael Kors watch. It was actually my last vlog. If you take a look at that, you'll see the watch in there. It was regularly $275. It was on sale for $218. And it's just like a gold-plated watch from Michael Kors. So that was the bulk of his gift, but he also likes the Jacksonville Jaguars, and Target had a cup and a decal, and yeah, so I got this for him as just like a little bonus, but I already spent too much, girl, so we're not going all out. So if the men in your life like sports, you know, it doesn't have to be a jersey, but you know, some authentic jerseys are great. Or as far as more of a budget item, just a little car decal. I got my dad a beer fridge, cologne. Cologne is great. Men like to smell good, you know. One thing I think a lot of people don't think about are subscription services. For Father's Day, we got my dad a subscription service to, it's like a racing, I forget what it's called, iRacing I think it's called. Anyway, it's just like a program that you can, you know, race online with people on. So different things like that. Any sort of like NFL Sunday ticket. Is that I think you get that with DirecTV. But anyway, any sort of subscription services, if they don't already have Netflix, maybe pay for their Netflix for a year. Things like that. You know, you just put it on a little note, or I think iRacing came with like a little thing. But anyway, a subscription service will be great. If they have any sports hobbies, if they like golfing, getting them like you know, some gloves, or as far as a more expensive option, like a golf club, little gadgets, things like that. My main thing is just getting the men in your life something they are going to use. Do not, if you see their emblem, you know, their favorite sports team emblem on anything, don't just get them that. Get them something that they're going to use. I think, you know, watches, if there's someone that wears watches, is a really nice gift. It doesn't have to be expensive. You can get them a watch at Target. It doesn't matter. Or just something they're going to use. So that's why, you know, I thought of my dad. Okay, he has like his little racing area. What does it need? It needs a beer fridge. So that's what we got him. So let's move on to my mom, or the women in your life. And this is where I also have something to show you guys. So this is what I got my mom. I actually got her a new Michael Kors purse. It was about $150, and the gift wrap was an extra $5. I always recommend, if the store you're purchasing from does have any sort of gift wrapping option, as long as it's not too expensive. This was $5, but I think it's well worth it. It looks really nice. It comes with a little note. I think the note was actually included no matter the gift wrap. But anyway, so yeah, I think, you know, it's a little bit extra money, and you can probably do it cheaper, but it's nice because it'll usually have the name brand on it, and when it gets shipped in, there's nothing else you have to do. So I wrote her a little message in here, and then it came gift wrapped, and I don't think you'll be able to see very much of the purse. I haven't even been able, because of the gift wrapping, I haven't even been able to check to see if it's the right one. But this is how it was sent. And so, can you see it? It's like, there's the pattern. I'll insert a picture of, but they had a Cyber Monday sale. So I picked that up for her. That's the style. And it's wrapped in here as well, as you can see. Again, don't have to get something this expensive. You know, TJ Maxx has some really great deals on some purses if you think the women in your life need a purse. But I would definitely ask them what style they like. If they like something something kind of like messenger bag style, if they like stuff to hang. My mom likes ones that she can put around her shoulder. Okay, so that's what I got my mom, just the one gift, because it was a little more expensive. But yeah, I think women in your life are pretty easy to give for. I wouldn't always just go for the easy beauty items, you know, perfume, makeup, things like that. Although those items are great if that's what the women in your life are wanting. You know, sometimes it's nice to get your mom or the women in your life a gift card for a massage. That's something not a lot of people think about. A gift card to their favorite stores so they can pick out something. For my mom, it'd be like Home Goods or like TJ Maxx, somewhere like that. Kitchenware is great if you know of something that they're missing in the kitchen. You know, those KitchenAid mixers and stuff are great. If the women in your life like to bake, of course those are a little bit expensive, but you know, just if they're missing anything, kitchenware, candles, diffusers, and essential oils to put in the, if you don't know what that is, it's like you put essential oils in it and it like fills up a room. It diffuses the oil and it makes like, it just puts a scent to the room. I don't know if it's vapor, I guess maybe it is. It's like, it takes the oil and makes like a scented vapor. It's like a candle or anything else, but it's nice because they have different designs and some of them change colors and stuff while they're doing it. But yeah, so a new bag, kitchenware, candles, massage gift cards. You can go for the simple, you know, makeup, or make a gift card to a makeup store, something like that. You know the women in your life better than I do. If they're more outdoorsy, a new pair of like hiking boots or whatever it is, you'll definitely be able to find them something they'll enjoy. Now, I tied my sister and the friends in your life into the same category. So again, sticking with making sure you give them something that they're actually going to use. I have hers already wrapped, but I'm going to unwrap it to show you guys. So my sister likes to work out and run, same as me. So I actually got her some compression socks. They're from Pro Compression. They had a great Cyber Monday sale. Two socks for $40. They're regularly $50 a piece, bitches. But if the women in your life or your friends or your, you know, like your sister or whatever, cousin, if they are very active or if they are on their feet a lot, if they're like a nurse or something like that, these compression socks are great. So I got her this one. Wrap that back up after. And she said to get her some funky ones. They do make more like casual. They make some that look like work socks, you know, if they want to keep it professional. And then I got her these, so they're fun but not too crazy. They do have some crazy ones on there. And then I also got my sister from Yankee Candle. It's like a wax burner or whatever. So I'll insert a picture of that. And then I just got her 2 milk cups. They're just like some Christmas scent ones. I'm not going to unwrap it just to show you that. But yeah, you know, different little scenty things, or if you know different hobbies they have in their life, if they like to draw, things like that. For my recommendation when it comes to friends though, I mean, it depends. It depends about the friends in your life. As far as friends at school and whatnot, something that I used to always do is I would get them like an inexpensive gift card, like $20, $25 or less, and then an item from the store. So I would get, you know, this probably wouldn't work if you have like 50 friends, but you know, if you just have a couple friends in school or whatever, I would usually, you know, find out what store they like, Victoria's Secret or Sephora, something, and get them an inexpensive gift card and then a cheap item from the store. At Victoria's Secret, it would be like a shirt. At Sephora, it would be one of those items in their little, at the checkout, you know, they have the small items. Something like that. Me and Lieska are actually getting matching tattoos for Christmas. So, like I said, you know what, there is no specific, you know, things you have to get people in your life. There's very standard things like, oh, candles and gift cards and stuff, but you can go get a tattoo with your friend for Christmas. That's what we're doing. Okay, my last thing is just getting things that people need, even if it's, you know, paying for someone to go get their like hair done or something. It's very important to give people things that they want. You know, my mom wanted a new purse. My dad, this is something he's kind of missing from his man cave. My sister really wanted compression socks, and her oil and her wax thing broke before she moved to her new place. So anyway, one disclaimer I always want to make is don't always fall for gift sets. They're not always the greatest deal. It's really a case-by-case thing, but I notice a lot of people will just be like, oh, you know, gift sets and stuff like that, but they're not always a great deal. And sometimes I think it's nicer if you take the time to buy a couple of items and put them into some sort of basket. I mean, you can go to the dollar store and get like a basket and something to fill it and like a basket thing, all for like $3, like $1 each, and make something a little more personal. But yeah, so that's pretty much gonna be it. I feel like I really blew through this thing. The last thing I want to do are the pets in your life. Not everyone buys for pets. Oh, and also when it comes to kids, I pretty much just say they're super easy. I mean, you just find out their age and maybe their favorite movie or character or TV show, and you can pretty much just go to the kids aisle and use the age thing and find something for them. So I feel like kids are pretty easy. I don't really have any recommendations, but for the pets in your life, I got my sister's dog Chloe this little moose. Isn't he cute? For my dogs, I got them some dingo bones. I also got this for Chloe. It's called a busy bone. And I got this for Wiggles. It like lights up and it's like a really cool little throw toy. I've actually heard that the dog gift sets at Walmart are no-go. You'll see them, they're like green and red, and they're like the rawhide bones and stuff. I actually saw that, I mean, I can't confirm this, but that a lot of dogs have gotten sick and stuff eating those, and it wouldn't surprise me because they're definitely dyeing those bones in order to get them to look those colors, and I don't think that's necessarily, it's not good for anyone to digest, but definitely not a dog.
And just a quick disclaimer, if you look at my last year's video, I did purchase those for my dogs, but I definitely will not be doing that in the future now that I know that they're not good for them. So yeah, I just want to make that clear. Back to the video.
So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it wasn't that great. Last year I liked it a lot better because I had all the gifts around me and I could show them to you, but this one's gonna be a little more photos inserted and stuff and just more ideas. You know the people in your life better than I do, and just make sure you're giving them something that's gonna add to their life and not something that they don't need, or you know, just doing quantity over quality or something like that. You know, it's okay to get someone just one gift as long as it's something they're gonna use. So I will see you guys next time here on Life of Chelsey. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at Life of Chelsey. Make sure to subscribe. And I was hoping to come out with some new social media. Right now I just have my Twitter for my channel, and I was planning on coming out with some more social media before I posted this video, like a Snapchat and Instagram, but I just haven't had time to set that up yet. So I'm gonna get on that, and then hopefully by the next video it will be up. So be looking forward to my next video. I'm starting to post at least once a week, if not more, and I hope you guys enjoy that, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.